Hi, my name's Delia. I'm a co-director on the Australian health charity World of Wellness. We promote natural therapies and offer an alternative to traditional pharmaceutical products. So we've run a membership site since 2022. We've had a WordPress site was the first one. We had a team in Sydney. The second site was on a different CRM. We had a team in Melbourne. And the third site was another WordPress site set up by a team overseas. With all of these people, we had chronic problems with our membership site, and none of the teams were able to address and deal with these issues. And they included problems with members being able to pay correctly for both memberships and some training courses we were offering, being able to log in and access the content that they'd paid to see, being able to see all of the content properly and not receiving some error messages, and then being able to be alerted when the membership was due to be renewed in a timely manner. As a result, we had some very frustrated customers who were emailing us saying, hey, I paid money, I can't log in. Why can't I log in? Or I can't make a payment for a subscription, or I can't pay for a course, or 2 payments have come out. What's going on? And honestly, I've done absolutely everything a person could possibly do to try and chase all of these things up. And it's been beyond me and the developer teams that we've had, that we've paid so many thousands of dollars for. You got no idea. They have not fixed any of the errors. I think, in conclusion, a membership site is actually something that's very complicated, and most web developers simply don't know how to manage it. So I finally found MemberFix on a chat GPT search. I didn't find them anywhere else. And I contacted the company, and on the first Zoom, the guy said, let's share your screen and show me the back end of your site. And he went through a couple of tabs, and he said, well, I can see straight away that the data between Stripe, our payment portal, and WordPress is not syncing properly. And I went, yeah, great. And I knew instantly that I was dealing with somebody who knew exactly what they were talking about. So after paying all this money, and we just had a new site redone, and it was still a mess, we went ahead, we signed a contract with MemberFix, and we paid them, and they just went through everything. They went through the entire list on Stripe, and they removed all of the duplicates, payment problems. All of the issues were cleaned up. And then they re-imported that list back into the WordPress site, and they redid all of the emails so that people started to receive the emails they should have received in the beginning, saying, welcome, and then this is how you log in, and then your subscription's due for renewal, and this is how you update your credit card. None of that had been received. And then they started bulk mail outs to our members to say, hey, new site, please log in, we'll make you a little password. And then they identified people that hadn't acted upon that, and then sent out another round of bulk emails. And they went through a couple of really nasty issues that we had with just a small number of members, and sorted all of their issues out. And now they're going through and setting up how to run the site properly into the future. And I can only say I'm just in awe at MemberFix. To me, they're like a military SWAT team that just fell out of the sky on helicopters and just appeared. They gave me from day one a list of all the tasks that they identified as needing to be fixed, the timeline with which they'd fixed them, and they went through and they fixed everything on time. And, issues have just disappeared, and let me tell you, my stress levels have disappeared too. So I'm just unbelievably grateful to MemberFix, and I've said to our organisation, we need to have these guys permanently on board. So now we're about to sign up for an ongoing subscription. If you've got a WordPress membership site, please consider contacting this company. Membership sites are far more complicated than people realize. There's lots of ways for things to go wrong, and the average developer really can't address them, and they often just take your money and they don't do the job. So thank you so much to MemberFix. I deeply appreciate your work, and I recommend your service to anybody who's running a WordPress membership site. Thank you.